Good morning, Bird Gang. I hope all you guys are doing well. Super excited about ZapDigits. I have a founder with me, Malit. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect, perfect. So, what time is over there? I see the
Yeah, still
light is
sun is
coming.
shining
Uh-huh.
for 1 hour. It's 4 o'clock in the evening.
Perfect, perfect. So, I hope all you guys can hear me. Let me just make sure we are live on our YouTube and Facebook group. And let me just make sure, guys. Okay, I can see that we are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook group. So let's get started.
Let's go.
ZapDigits, super exciting tool. When I found out about it, I was already impressed by it. So tell us about yourself, about the tool, team, and why did you build ZapDigits?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, thank you for joining the event, and also thank you for inviting Sam and Umar. And I'm very excited for this event. And this is also first time I'm going live, so bear with me.
Of course, don't feel nervous at all. It's super chill,
Yeah.
uh, and yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So my name is Malit. I mean, Sam was struggling with my name, but I think you can pick it up.
I struggle with everybody's name.
So I'm based in Netherlands now, but I've been in Europe for past 15 years, and I have been in the startup world more than 10 years now. And I have an engineering background, so was very technical in the past, still a bit technical. And I was one of the tech lead of Brevo, which has more than 100 MRR, like 100 million MRR ARR company now. And also worked for, like Brevo used to be Sending Blue, and they changed the name when I also left. And then I worked on some scale ups and startups and some crypto companies. And then I started building my own projects and also doing some freelancing. And yeah, so we started ZapDigits as an internal tool for one of my past projects because I wanted to share like some of our Supabase. We use Supabase for the authentication. So Supabase data with other people in our team, but I can give a Supabase account details because it has also database, so they can mess things up. So we built like a very simple internal tool only, like you can connect to Supabase and then you can get the user data. You can see the user information. And then we were like, okay, let's talk to some people and get some feedback. Maybe we can, this will be interesting for other people too. And I talked to actually at least 3 or 5 people before we have anything, just sharing what we have. And the feedback was very positive. Of course, this type of product already exists, but they all have some kind of downside, either money or the UX, or you need to learn SQL. So then we decided to move forward with the like MVP and make it public. So I joined with Mandy. She's a co-founder and she has a strong UX design background. And so we combined both our talent and we made a very simple and user-friendly MVP. And actually, not so long ago, last month, we launched on Product Hunt and we became the product of the day. We actually passed 2 of the Google product at the same day that we launched. So we are very proud of that.
Perfect.
And so when we launched, we had very few data sources, like it very like a super MVP. And we wanted to get some feedback. So we were focusing only on the dashboards and we were only focusing on the SaaS founders. So then on the launch day, we got lots of feedback. You can still go to the product and see like how many comments, so many comments and 400 upvotes. So it was really good for initially. So then when we launched, we didn't have SEO, we didn't have analytics. We had only like 2 or 3 data sources. So then like it's been like a month and few days and we already have the SEO, analytics, and almost 7 data sources now. And so we have big plans, but in short period of time, we already developed a lot. So our goal is to get feedback and ship fast as possible. Or also not ship what, like, we don't want to make like a feature factory on. That's why we really like ask people what they want, and then we deliver whatever request we get. So right
Yes.
now of the features are requested by people or used by us. So that's how we started building.
Yes. So bird gangs are hungry for more connections, more integrations. And I know that was the actual product was built for the SaaS founders, and now it's not 100% shifted, but you want to make it like that founders can use it and end users can also use it. Um,
Yes.
and I know on your roadmap you do have quite a bit of integration
Yes.
that are have been requested. So let's see the demo. Let's see the backend, how the product works, and we go from there. And guys, if you do have any question, feel free to ask on our live on Facebook or YouTube. You can also go to our deal page and you can ask questions there as well, and Malet will reply them back. Thank you so much. Let me share your screen.
Yeah. All right. So you can see the screen, right?
Yep.
All right. So this is what you see when you go to the platform. So you have to pass like a few onboarding screens, and you will see like a board. So right now this is a used account. So you can see we have 3 boards, and we have multiple data sources already connected. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to create a new project for this demo. So this is another feature that you can have multiple projects. So some of our competitor, they call it clients, some call it workspaces, but basically same thing. Gonna call it early bird.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so this basically now we switch the project. You can see the other one, and we have one board by default created, and you can see that no data sources are connected because it's a separated project. Yeah, so we have 3 core features. So the dashboards, the main thing, and the data sources that you can connect to dashboards, and we have analytics and SEO. So I'm going to go through each of these features, but first let's start with the dashboard. So if I go inside the dashboard, and first thing is right now we don't have any data sources connected, and you can just click here and connect data source. For this demo, I'm going to connect one of the easier one, YouTube. And when you click on the YouTube, and it will ask for connecting email. I'm going to connect my one of private account. And now you can see how easy it was. Here you already see the check mark. We connected YouTube account. And now I can go inside the board again. And you can add metric now. On the metric sides, you can see all the metrics that we have YouTube. So also the metric is another thing, like data sources. We are getting feedback, whatever metrics you need, we're going to add it. For now, I'm going to add recent videos and, for example, subscribers. And once you save it, can add more if you want. So it's going to do a background job and going to take a second or two. And here how it looks like. For example, this real data from my account, 227 subscribers and recent videos. So this is basically the dashboard feature, but the beauty of it that you can connect multiple tools, not just one data source. For example, as for the demo, I'm going to do another connection. Supabase, for example, some of the data sources has you can just one click and then connect, but unfortunately some of platforms doesn't give this feature, like authentication feature. So you need to just go and get some API keys and project URL. But you can always just click and go to our help article, and we wrote step by step. And also in the future, we will also create a bunch of videos how to do all this. So for now, I have one of my accounts that created for this, and I'm going to connect. And now I can continue with adding metrics. So as you can see here also, now you have YouTube metrics and you have Supabase metrics. So I will add Supabase users for now. Let's see. And you can already see in the background it's running, but I will add these are Supabase users. I will add another one, user churn, for example. Yeah, we have this kind of dashboard now. But for example, if you don't want to see a table like this, you can go to edit. We have this edit mode. And for example, in this metric, I can click the settings button. And you can choose also here on the table, there are more data from Supabase. You can select whatever other data you want to see, or you can remove stuff, or you can just simply click different graph. And now your dashboard looks like this. And also another cool thing is you can just drag and drop stuff. You can change however you like the data. Yeah, so this is one dashboard, but also you can see this called board one. You can of course edit. This is like if you have a dashboard that you come daily and see, and this you can change the name to it. And in the future, you will have on our roadmap, we have a reporting feature that you can get reports of this data to email every day. So that's something I really want also. Some people requested, so we are working on it. And yeah, so we have some filters, and this is someone asked also if you have like a TV mode, like we have this present mode here. You can click, you can just keep it presented on the TV. Yeah, so just to show you, I can create another board. For example, if you want to have a detailed board, you can have something like this, and I can add metric. Yeah, and then here you can, let me check. And you can also, if, for example, I don't have any names of these users, you can just hide the name, and or you can add other data that you want. Yeah, basically, this is the dashboard feature. But yeah, of course, to get most out of it, you can connect more data sources you want, and also go to analytics. For example, when you connect analytics data, that you can add those data to dashboard too. Like you can see visitors and referrals, like custom events. Yeah, just moving forward, I will go to the analytics feature. This is another feature that we released after our product launch. And so basically, it's kind of a simpler version of Google Analytics. So I'm going to show you quickly. I have a website called Built by Mullet, and I'm going to put it here. And you can click connect. And this is first thing you see after connecting, that you need to add like any other platform that you have to add your installation code. And so it's very simple code here. You can click learn more if you want to understand how to connect with each different website. So we have only few web articles, but we are writing like more articles on help articles on how to connect on different platforms. So for example, my project is a Next.js project. I'm gonna follow this one. Sorry, this is like a little bit technical for 1 minute, but it will be super easy. I'm gonna just go to, so this is my code base basically. what it is saying here, you can just copy paste this code and go to that layout file and import this and just copy this part and so here you need to replace your site ID like this one. Everyone get a unique ID here and yeah, that's basically it. And I'm gonna save it. Basically this is gonna deploy it to ourselves. It's gonna take like 50 seconds to deploy. And while we are waiting, let me check if the deployment is going. Yes, it's gonna take like 20 seconds. And while you are on it, I'm going to show you some other features before we go to SEO because this is
Let,
deployed.
let me so this particular the script that you have pasted is mostly for people who are not using WordPress, or they have a SaaS product or a code based website, and that's what they use.
Oh, this for anything. Like
Anything.
also, yeah,
So we
also
want
for
to go with the easiest option, but this the one you just showed. It's for the people who have like a custom code website, or they have a SaaS product, and that's how they can integrate it directly
yeah,
to their code, right?
yes.
Okay.
And we are
But
also working on WordPress plugin that you don't
okay.
have to like do anything magical. You can just
Okay.
click and activate.
And if somebody has like a WordPress, Shopify website, they just copy this, they put in the header,
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Correct. Right.
For that also, like for example, WordPress. Here we have an article how to add it to WordPress. Also super easy. There are multiple options, but all options are easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think most people will go with like pasting it right on the header.
Yeah.
That's it easiest.
Yeah, but if you check our roadmap, we have soon the WordPress plugin that will make it even easier. You can just activate, install, and activate.
So yeah, because sometimes these analytics tools sometimes don't have the especially for WordPress, they only work with WordPress,
Yeah,
or so this is something, if anyone here SaaS founder, or if they're looking for analytics tool, this is something you can use. And I believe I hope we can see some events and stuff like that that it tracks, right? It tracks
yeah,
the
yeah,
events and everything, referrals and stuff. I saw the screenshot before.
yeah, exactly. So just moving forward, that we just connected it. I already see it's deployed. So just wanted to double check. So this is the website. If we just give a refresh, we have some. So rage click is if I keep clicking and quick back, and you can go to multiple pages to quickly see some get some events. Now, if I give a quick refresh, should load. Yeah, so this is the visitor as me and some clicks. So basically, these are like a very standard data like visitors and page views, clicks, average time on the website, and also again a graph and device breakdown. Event and this is custom events. So this is another interesting thing that for some technical people that you can do also. It's also here on our help article. If you click on the custom events, you can see like you can add any event that you would like to see in the dashboard. Basically, if you want to track signups, e-commerce buyers buying and checkout, you can create a flow. And we are also working on the funnels that you can see like how user journey and stuff. So yeah, everything will come here, all the custom events. And if you scroll down here, you have top pages and traffic sources. And here you will also see how many direct, how many from ads, how many from referrals, those things. And here the cool thing is events. There are a lot of different events here. And if you click on the events, and also yesterday we added a few things after hearing for feedback from the early bird group. So rage click and dead link click and scroll is some new events. So rage click. Yeah, I did some rage click today, so it just basically you can see where did I click, what element, and from where. So this kind of filter you can do. You can search for like if you like do some special search for specific text that you want to see or any event or click event. So here also you will see like a custom events too, but also custom events will be have a bit more priority here. It has a more nicer UI. And yeah, going down here, you have referrals also. Like if people come from early bird, you can also see some people came here. And then UTM campaigns also. This is also we didn't have yesterday. It's also from feedback on the early bird group. So I'm trying to get as much as possible from the feedback. Of course, right now we don't have referrals because we just installed this project. Maybe I can quickly show you from other project. Yeah, for example, referral, you will see like this. So I have from early bird or some other websites.
So these are the ones that are coming from some different website to your website, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
today I got some from early bird also. Yeah, so moving back to other project. Yeah, basically this is the analytics part. And thing is, when you have more, little bit more data, you can also come to one of the dashboard and you can add those metrics too. Right now, it's not showing. It's gonna take few more events to show up here, but I can show you quickly on here. For example, I have more data connected to this my other project. If you click on add metrics, you see much more metrics here. For example, these are from Brevo, and this is right now pending on the review Facebook ads because they take some time to approve the application. But internally we developed it already, so there are a lot of metrics to come up. And Firebase and Stripe, and here's the thing, like unique visitors, for example, and these are from the analytics that I added. You can also create a dashboard from the analytics part. So it's basically internal analytics, but showed on the dashboard with other third-party data. So that's about it for analytics. And other feature I want to move forward is SEO. Also, maybe we can use early bird for that.
Sure, go for it.
So yeah, it's gonna analyze. It's gonna take a few seconds. In the meantime, I can show you, like I said before, we really appreciate any feedback. Main reason to build this and go LTD with the early bird is to get feedback because it's a very short LTD than comparing to other LTDs, and we want to get feedback and continue with our plans with getting more subscribers. And here you can click on support. Here we have chat support also. And you can also search for answers. This is also our knowledge base here. Apart from that, here you have in this menu, of course, information about the account. This is standard, but this avatar is pretty special for us because we are design focused. The Mandy was working hard on adding avatars too. And we have that. Also, again, about the feedback, there is a feedback form here. So there are multiple places you can give us feedback. And also, of course, you can give feedback in our roadmap. And also you can join Slack. That's another place we hang out. There are other people. Also, we share our release notes and everything on Slack and LinkedIn and a lot of places we try to share. And the SEO is done. So I'm going to go through a little bit of each of the data.
Is it time to roast us? Go for it.
Yeah, you can. So I will go through it, and then of course I'm open to roasting.
No. Okay, go for it.
So yeah, so basically the basic SEO performance metrics that introduced by Google Lighthouse, we have it here. So performance, SEO score, and accessibility. Of course, you can do some improvement on early bird. So for performance, and so also again core web vitals. I mean, this was a big thing back in the day, but now with AI, a little bit it's still changing, but maybe not, because also AI spends some time. If you scroll your website, it doesn't load fast, then it's time is money for AI also. So this will be still relevant, these metrics in the future. But we added in the future, we can add these also to dashboards, and you can set goals. That's also something we planned, that okay, if you are a team, that you want to have goals for your team members, that we want to improve content footprint and SEO like metrics. That's something we can do. And there are recommendations, that some technical details, that what you can do to improve stuff here.
Oh,
And you can do, there are more, you can read more. This will go away whenever you have implemented these things. And yeah, of course, more technical details about how we tracked what, how we crawled, what browser, and what benchmark index and everything. And then also more technical details, if you want to really dig into like SEO, technical side of SEO, is still, of course, images. This is great numbers. And yeah, there are improvements you can do. And again, this is also performance timeline. Like when you load the website, this first content footprint is first thing that loads, and the largest thing that loads and sees people. These are important things that you need to keep in mind when you do SEO. And then at the end, the keyword tracking. That's also like we check the positioning of your SEO of your keywords. So right now it's pretty like again MVP level. So this will be improved a lot, like a lot more things. Like we want to add backlink trackings, those kind of more important SEO features coming soon. Just to show you something here, I will, for example, type early bird. At the keyword here, the position here, it says not found, because it's early bird. There are so many early birds. I'm like, here, I don't think your site comes up right away. But for example, if I search for this, it should be the number one, show the positioning. And so right now it's pretty basic for the keyword tracking. We want to add this feature, like we're really working on it, this daily reports. So this is coming soon thing, that you will get updates of the keywords every day to your inbox. And basically that's about it. We have like a 10 keywords you can track for agency plan and mid plan, tier 2 and 3. We are also working on this. This might be more in the future. So the API that we are working on introduce some new plans. So we are going to do like the credit system, change the plan to credit system. So they will allow us like track 1 million keywords for very cheaper price. So that's
oh,
basic stuff. I think I show almost everything what we have. And
perfect, perfect. So we do have a lot of questions coming up, and I'm also have a few of my own question. I want to start with the privacy friendly. I think
yes.
that's one of you still you have it on your slogan as well. What are the privacy precautions that you guys are implementing on this tool? You can still share your screen because there's. Oh, you know what? That's fine. We'll see. So privacy friendly. Tell us more about it. What makes ZapDigits privacy friendly?
Yeah, so we are like I said, I've been working on European market for some time, and
Hmm.
here it's like you cannot even cough without seeing lawyers, and it's
Exactly.
really like GDPR concerns. So the cookies are the main thing. There are things that you can track that from your website, that from your visitors, tracing IP. Someone also requested on the
Hmm.
group, but that's also not GDPR compliant directly, but you can do workaround. So also the cookies, like for example, if you're using like Google Analytics, there are a bunch of cookies dropping. Of course, you can use it until you get a consent from the user. So most of the European users, what they just reject most of the things. So this you use some data. So that's why we are trying not to drop any cookies that used for marketing, and also we don't really share data with any ads. And you can, of course, you can use this data for your tracking purposes, but from our side, we don't share with the AI. That's why you don't see like any AI implemented in the platform. So we concerned about the security. And yeah, mainly the analytics part, and also we are thinking about we were checking how to do if we can trace the IPs, but it is very tricky. And also the replay, like if screen recording, like behind the scenes, that's also is a gray area. So we are trying to figure out what is, we always, whenever we have a feature, we also think about like our most of the current customers, like MRR for monthly subscription customers are coming from Europe, so they have the concern. So we have to think about it first, like our philosophy is like a security first, and that's why security first and GDPR friendly, and we
Yeah,
have to think about it.
I guess that's one of the good thing when you do use a tool that is in Europe and they follow the same GDPR compliance, and you always make sure that your data is secure on those websites,
Yeah.
which is pretty good. And for AI, I don't think there's enough laws uh, implemented yet, but I think once they do, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of questions. I'll leave my questions aside and we'll go with users' questions. We have Vladimir. Hello, Mohan. We got Akram. Okay, so I got from Vladimir. He is on it. Looks like he really likes the product. I have a lot of questions. Anything on webhooks?
Um, So webhooks right now we don't have, but it's depending on use case. This is actually first time requesting someone with webhooks, but API is something that we are working on, and also I can give you some example. So API first thing will be like adding metric via API. So we will have something for like O1 data source, like the internal data source that you can see. It's like a Google Sheet basically, but you can send data, whatever data you have in your database, send via API, and you can add it to the dashboard. So that's one thing we are working on. But with the API, we might be able to think about it. But if you can give us any like a scenario how you will use the webhook, then
I think that with the webhook, you can pretty much transfer whatever data you want wherever you want, right? Kind of thing.
yeah,
So I don't
yeah,
know, because you are getting a data from somewhere and then you wanna send the same data somewhere. So I don't know like
yeah,
what
that's
you
API.
with. So
Webhook, you can also do something similar, but from our side, you can set up a webhook whenever dashboard update, then we can send the data to another platform. So if we
okay.
know that use case, yeah, we will.
Yeah. Next, so you mentioned about the that's again it's a Vladimir question. I'm just gonna change a bit, and you mentioned about the reporting part. Those reporting part, are we talking about reporting for the analytics? Are we talking about the SEO reporting or audit? What are we talking about? Which report we are talking about in the tool? ZapDigits.
So the first thing will come is reporting on the dashboard. That means basically you can create a dashboard, specific or any dashboard that you have. You can set up reporting. Basically, some competitors call it automation,
Mm-hmm.
but even you can add analytics data and SEO data to your dashboard, and you can see like what metrics you want to see in your reporting. Like basically, you can send an email, automated email to you or some your client or someone else. That's
So here's a Vladimir question. Three questions actually. In one question, he has three questions. White label, CNAME, and custom SMTP.
So white label, I heard custom is MTP. What was the second one?
CNAME. So they, I
Custom,
think,
yes, yeah,
they can white label, they can CNAME it, and they can have their own XYZ domain, and the email. So when you're sending the email, it's not sending it from ZapDigits; it's sending it from their own.
yeah, yeah. I mean, people say white label for a lot of different things. So what we are working on, I can say the reporting definitely it will be sending not from our email. You have to set up your email SMTP configuration from the dashboard. Then the client or whoever get the reporting, it will be from your email. And the other thing is brand book, not brand book. Yeah, so branding, you can upload the client logo or change the stuff, the name and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's also white labeling. That's something coming.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the last question? Did I
CNAME.
answer? Yeah, CNAME. Right now we did not plan because we want to, yeah, actually we have sharing, like sharing your dashboard with the third party without like logging in. You can see, but right now, first thing we want to release is see it from our domain, and then later, depending on like we want to iterate it, like if
Yeah.
once that's people happy with it, we add the CNAME.
Yeah, I'll be honest with people like on a, especially on lifetime deal when they offer CNAME, which a lot of users love it, but in my personal opinion, I think founders are giving out too much by giving out like CNAME option because uh, nobody will if they have their own CNAME, and if I'm putting my own branding and putting on your hard working product, and you are not getting any credit for it later on in the future. So I feel like yeah, you want to customize, you want to make sure your agency and you look very like on your brand, but for founders I think it's a little bit of deal breaker.
Yeah, you're
um,
getting free software completely
but
for you.
again, I think for the lifetime deal, especially, I think our as a users, we should be like helping those founders to get more exposure. The more people know about it, the more clients know about it. They have a higher chance of getting a MRR and stuff, right?
Yeah,
So again, it does not apply to all the products. Some products you do want to have the custom CNAME
yeah.
domain.
Funny thing is today actually I saw some softwares like Beehive. I think they asked like $3,000 per removing the logo from
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the.
So I think some of the tools are who are established and they really value their brand.
Mhm.
And if you wanted to change the branding, you got to pay up for it, right? And people who are actually making money don't mind paying at all.
Yeah,
So
that's also a different kind of product also like embedded analytics. That's also.
exactly. Vladimir also have few more questions. Can I share a dashboard here or custom access or embed in a client portal using a frame iframe?
So right now you can invite people to see like as a viewer, but like you cannot have a direct link. But that's also we just mentioned like we are working on sharing option. That will be exactly the thing that you will be able to copy the link, and this will be very soon. So you can copy the link and only the invited people or just only the people with the link able to see it. Embedding will be right after that because at the end it's just you should be able to embed any link that if we from inside internally if we allow embedding once we have the main feature we need to have is a sharing, and then embedding will be next feature coming up.
Okay. Okay. It actually does make sense to have all these options. So hopefully he will get those done. Um, Integration with WordPress, like he said, it's just a plugin, and I think the plugin will have the that where you can directly connect with ZapDigits, right?
Yep.
And it's not necessarily, but some people founders do it just to get more exposures
Okay.
and get more traffic from WordPress. So I think that I don't think that's something he'll do it. The WooCommerce integration, that's the one I actually wanted, and Vladimir is asking for the same WooCommerce because those metrics, especially the sales, the product, those are good metrics to see. So I don't know if that's something you have on a roadmap, something you're thinking about.
Yeah, WooCommerce, I also heard from you and also before. So that's also a priority in our side as adding as a data source. I would suggest to keep eye on now. Facebook is kind of new for me, but now on we will also share on the early bird group. Maybe in coming days you will see some integrations. I'm
Yeah,
sharing some links
yeah.
notes.
And I think I have shared with you some of the tools that are really good and showing the metrics where the traffic is coming from, and the
Yeah.
product and the categories and the custom dates you can pick and the graph. It looks awesome. And those tools are doing very well on MRR. So I see a nice, good combo that can be used for SaaS founders and the end users. Um, Uh, is it Tyler is asking, is it cookieless?
Yes.
Okay, yes, it is. Is integration with Yandex metric planned to receive data?
Yandex, not really right now. Is Yeah, it's another search engine, but
Yeah, a lot of people use, I believe, in
Middle Eastern countries. Oh,
the Middle East, like the Russia, that part of the site. A lot of people use it, and we do have a lot of users from that site.
okay. Yeah, I will check from internally. We will see how we can
Okay.
do that.
Vladimir, if you want to put some of your ideas on the roadmap, we will share a link. That will be very helpful. Custom event for WordPress and for WooCommerce. I think WordPress events are being tracked from any website can be tracked.
Yeah, events, custom
WooCommerce,
events, you can track anywhere now.
WooCommerce, it's something he's still working on standard e-commerce event at WooCommerce. Okay, that we already discussed. Does the code affect website performance? That's
Just right now, it's very minimalistic. So we only track like website traffic. We don't like save some data like we don't record a screen in the background. We don't trace IPs. We try to keep the script very minimal. Also, it's a minified version you have, and the code is very very small. So no, it won't affect your like. Of course, there are small amount of kilobytes it will use when you load the page, but it won't affect your performance.
yeah, yeah. I think it's with every code you put in the header and footer, and it will make. But sometimes if they make a huge impact, some of them are very well written. They don't make any.
Yeah, the for example, if you want to connect Google Analytics, you can do this. You can connect a GTM, like you add a code for Google Tag Manager, and
Mhm.
you add analytics code inside the Tag Manager, and then you bunch of other codes. So then it you visualize.
Exactly, you can do it that way too. And a lot of tools I have seen, they usually tell that do it through the Google Tag Manager. So, Tyler is asking, do you have a live view for web analytics, for example, where we can see how many live visitors we have, what pages they are on, and what countries they are from?
Live real time we don't have right now, but if you go to our roadmap, it's one of on the top, so you can
That
see
I
it.
think you should have because
Yeah,
that's something it's but I don't know how if you have that kind of metrics showing on your dashboard. I don't know if they how quickly they refresh.
yeah, now like so it's near real time, not like a few milliseconds. I think it's pretty accurate now most of the time.
Okay, so it can show, right, if it
Yeah, 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 it's like a Google Analytics
okay.
there.
um okay, I'm not sure about this question, but I'll go ahead. Vladimir is asking automatic event transmission on Google Ads and Facebook Pixel and Yandex Direct.
Can you repeat?
Or automatic event transmission. So if there's an event happen
Yeah.
from Google Ads, Facebook Pixel, and Yandex.
Yeah. Maybe he's talking about UTM. Like at least we track
I
all the
think so.
yeah
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Those are available.
yeah. Also, he can after the this live event, he can also DM me and then
Yeah,
we can.
yeah. Vladimir, another question. Where are the servers if you plan to release an app for self-hosting since some countries have restrictions? Where are the
Uh,
servers? Where your data is
Yeah,
located?
currently it's in Frankfurt and Ireland. We have two servers
Mhm.
because hosted in Europe, as I said, GDPR. You have to host here. So currently it's here, but we are also planning to have a separation for US customers. So they have a US or any American customers.
Will it change anything? Like if let's say if I'm in Canada and I sign up
Yeah.
and I want, like, obviously my data should be in here, not over there.
Yeah.
And will it change the product in some what kind of data I can see now? Because
No, it only change this performance.
that'll be magic, right? If
It's
it does
close to you.
that. Okay. Roadmap, we already have it. We'll post it. Uptime monitoring, website uptime monitoring. That's the one of the idea I also gave you today.
Yeah, it is a great idea. Actually, also Sam shared. That's we will put in the bucket of like great ideas, and we will
Uh,
go back in the future.
Another question, backlink monitoring. I think you already have it on your roadmap.
Yes, yes, that's something I really want to get it very soon.
Yeah. What are the restriction on number of keyword tracking?
Yeah, that one I briefly mentioned, but also it's like right now it's 10 keywords, like a maximum keyword, but per project. So
Per project.
you can add more project and add more tracking, but this also might change in the future in the positive way, so we will increase only, not decrease. We might increase depending on how we go do with our third party API that we are working with.
I think the keyword and the audit. This is just like uh, it's just the extra stuff they're getting. I think the uh, uh, it's kind of complements the product,
Yep.
but it's you don't want to get into too much of SEO because you're gonna lose from the core feature of what the product is meant to do, right? But it's like, if you have a client and you are dealing with, you know let's say, working on with them for 5 or 10 keywords, and if you want to show that metric on the dashboard on one glance, it's something that you can, maybe charge customer, like, I'll charge you $5 extra or $10 extra to your client, and tell them, I'll give you some SEO metric in it too. So
Exactly.
that's something I think it's you are getting extra from ZapDigits. Um, Thank you, Brett. Nice introduction to the software. Great questions live. Can the SEO analytics and performance verification be done with a regularity in automatic mood and store a history of changes? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Can it?
Right
Okay.
now. So
This is going on top of my head.
yeah, currently you can refresh analytics. So when you add, you see the performance not just now, but you can refresh it. And internally, we have this data like when data of when I did 5 minutes ago. If I refresh now, and I have two different metrics, now we are figuring out how to show the history. But we keep the history, and soon it will be available that you can just change history and go back how it was performing in the past. And this is also the same thing that when you add some SEO analytics metric to your dashboard, you can filter out by the date. So
Um, okay, we'll go quickly from Alexander. Can we build a full business KPI dashboard for external tools?
It depending on what kind of
If you are enterprise customer, yes.
yeah, the tier threes.
Um, that is that the answer, I guess.
Um, yeah, because it's a very broad question because KPI can be anything. Like every company you ask is different, and they use different numbers, different
Mhm.
tools, and it's really depending on the tools that you use. You can create, but yeah, it's complex to answer. Like there is no standard answer for that.
Okay. Again, SEO related question: is it possible to track content changes on the site and when integration with GSC? I think he's talking about Google Console, Search Console, to obtain advanced data and link to changes on the site and save history.
So we are working on like a Google Search Console data source, but with our SEO part, no, it's like we are not building like a complete SEO
SEO
tool.
tool, yeah, exactly.
It's like a tool
Uh,
based to us, I think.
okay. Are there any plan to build an AI agent to work with analytics or MCP? Is it possible to combine analytics for from one brand from different source and process it with AI help? Ooh,
Wow,
this is
this
heavy.
is
This is heavy.
it's so futuristic.
I think there's a lot of AI agent on a lot of tools in the back end where you can ask AI and the AI will look at your data or whatever you have and get you the answer. I think that's where it's heading.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will let you answer. Actually, I think I know what the answer is, but I'll let you answer it.
Yeah, so as I said, we are working the API. So maybe this is something like we are not working on MCP, but the API you could. Oh, I think most of these AI agents support fetching data from API. So basically, you can connect your account and get your data from us to the get to AI agent. That is your responsibility to do whatever you do with the AI agents. So it's your account, it's your data, and yeah, it's how you set up the AI agents. But currently, out of the box, we don't support those kind of complex scenarios.
Okay. I think that's about it. Okay, more questions. Um, Integration with data for SEO for data enrichment. No, this he's getting
Data
somewhere.
for SEO, that's the API, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
data
was.
for SEO for data enrichment, where you can get more information about where your users are coming from, where they live, which country. Uh,
Yeah, we are using actually similar API. So actually, wait, no, actually, we are moving to data for SEO API actually because that's why we started using one API for SEO performance and keyword analytics. They have limited amount, and then we checked the data for SEO. Actually, we wanted to move there because they have like a really a good amount of credits. Like for example, $50 you can track 1 million keywords. And so in that case, if I think definitely we will move to them, and then we will have more features that supported by data for SEO. So I think in
okay.
the future there will be yeah, those
So
more.
I'll go. This is going to be the last question because we are limited on time. We want to keep it under 1 hour or max 1 hour, and so we have about 6 minutes left. So uh, it is okay. How about this? This last question. I want you to look at the comment after the event and answer it on it. Take your time on it because I think this might take longer. So I guess that's about it, guys. The deal. Let me share the page quickly, and we. Screen. Oops. Share. Okay, guys. Let me just. Do this quickly. Okay, so guys, this is the deal page. Again, if you have any question, feel free to ask in a Facebook group, or you can also ask on our website. The plans are again reasonable priced and straightforward. Starting from 59, you have one workspace, one project, 5 users, 10K analytics event. Um, Tier 2, you get unlimited data source. Or both plan have unlimited data source mapped to startup plan. 10 projects means you can have 10 up to 10 clients, 10 users you can share the your workspace with. 299 will be mapped to an agency plan, unlimited data sources, unlimited projects, so you can have as many projects you want. Unlimited user, 2K analytics event. Now these 200K, these are per project, or it's all together.
Yeah, this I needed to clarify a little bit. 200K is per project, and this is renewed monthly. So this is monthly
Okay,
pay.
so monthly your 200K analytics event is your quota,
Yes.
and it's per project. So if you, I don't know if anybody will go over that, but if you do, then you can reach out to the founder and talk about upgrading the plan. That's about it, guys. We do still have a 10% off coupon. Um, Let me just hide my share. Okay, let me close it. And I also had a few questions which I wrote it down. I don't think we will have a chance to go through all of them. Any uh, uh, any last words about the tool? Anything that you like to share that the user should know about ZapDigits?
Yeah, sure. But thank you for the event. It was great. I'm looking forward to see the comments and talk to people a little bit more after this. And yeah, again, our goal was our main reason to choose early bird is the LTD. The campaign is shorter; it's 1 month, and we wanted to get some feedback. And you said you're working with the founders closely, so we can get more feedback. That was the main reason. And I don't think you might be able to catch another LTD after this. So our goal is we have like a plans for like a go-to-market plans to get like a more subscriptions, and we also already have actually for our infrastructure currently paid by our MRR customers. So the currently is pretty low, but of course it might increase the cost for infrastructure. But so far we are very sustainable, and we wanted to really build this as a proper scale the company and build like a really good tool. And yeah, so I think right now we wanted to get a lot of feedback, and that's why everywhere you can see like a roadmap. Also, you can give feedback, and I like that Facebook you get a lot of feedback, and early bird page we have some feedback. So
Yeah.
just please keep sending all the feedback, and I will keep you updated also on the group. And feel free to DM me if you have any bigger questions, and jump in on a call with me also. But thank you, Sam, again for hosting this.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you do have any question, feel free to reach out to us. If you have a product-related question, you can DM the founder directly. He is in the group. You can also ask question on our website. And again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good day. Enjoy and see you.
Thank you.
Bye.